Today is really a remarkable day. It's the chance where this once private collection, something that was so fiercely guarded, is being brought into this public institution called the Clyfford Still Museum to ready us for the first exhibition. Well, Clyfford Still was an American painter whose career spanned virtually all of the 20th century, whose work changed the nature of not only American art, but modern art as a whole. Clyfford Still's reputation is underappreciated because he dropped out of the art world so early, just as he was getting famous. After his death, his estate was locked up, reproductions were disallowed, and no one, even in the scholarly community, saw this remarkable collection. It's the most intact body of work of any major artist. I think of it as the King Tut of our time. The collection was preserved and kept under wraps until the Clyfford Still Museum in Denver will roll away that stone, finally making the collection accessible.
At Still's death, 94% of his output was still in the estate. There's absolutely no precedent for that. I mean, a word which I would hesitate to use is truly applicable here. It's awesome. It's not just awesome because of the sheer number of works, it's a variety and a range.
He was quite aware that this body of work wouldn't find a home in his own lifetime. And we know upon his death in 1980, his will specified that everything he had in his possession would be given, not sold, to an American, not foreign, city, not museum, so that that city could house it, preserve it, and make it accessible for generations to come.
He often said, if you look at my paintings with unfettered eyes, you may find forces within yourself that you didn't know existed. He wanted people to respond and look within themselves.
Dad always trusted the viewer. It's so direct, it's so immediate. It's like music, you know whether you like it or not right away. There's something that gets to you.
Work like this that puts you in touch with the cosmos, the sublime, the absolute. People have been painting about this for thousands of years. The cave paintings, Lascaux, were painted for people to be in touch with this. I see artists like Clyfford Still as shamans, that they're connecting this energy so viewers can see it and be reconnected. And one of the ways of connecting this is through abstraction. Because if you take the figure out of the painting, when the viewer looks at it, they see the emotion. If there's a figure in it, we empathize with the figure, and first we enter it, so it's in the second person. Abstraction's in the first person. The emotion is communicated directly to you.
Still's work, I think, matters in several senses. At a practical level, it's a story of a man who triumphed over adversity, came from a humble background, had a very difficult childhood. He was determined to become an artist, and this unknown person from North Dakota becomes one of the icons of American art.
Clyfford Still was born in 1904 in Grandin, North Dakota, but moved at a very early age to Washington State with his farming family. They spent most of their winters near Spokane and also homesteaded land up in Alberta, Canada.
Life in Alberta was rough, flat, barren, equated labor, hard work, but he could see the subtleties in the color. He would describe that a clump of trees was like an oasis in the desert.